I don't know when dudes is gonna learn that selling dope is the young man's game. I'm not understanding how many people we gotta see go to jail, get killed, go to jail for a short time, go to jail for a long time, go to jail for the rest of their life, till we really realize, listen, selling dope is the young man's game. Now, I want to say this. I'm not condoning selling dope. You know, if it was up to me, I wouldn't want none of my kings, none of my queens, none of my peoples to have to sell dope. But at the end of the day, I live in reality. And, you know, a lot of people feel like they got to do what they got to do. Now, when I say dope, selling dope is the young man's game, is this. If you in your 30s, 40s, 50s selling dope, I got a message for you. If you get caught selling dope, and you know, Lord forbid, that you got to go do 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, your life's pretty much over. A lot of people don't realize what you do from the time you are 30 to the time you are 50 will determine how you live the rest of your life. Now, I know some people might say, well, you can be 50, you can be 60 and, you know, get right. I'm not saying you can't get right. I'm not saying you can't live a beautiful life, you know, once you get focused at a certain age. I'm speaking in reality, and I'm saying you have to be careful what you do between the ages of 30 and 50. Because one wrong move, one false move, doing something wrong and not doing it the right way could, you know, cost you a lot of time, you know. Cost you a lot of time with your kids, cost you a lot of time with your family, cost you a lot of time from building a career and really getting to the next level in life. You know, that should be crazy. I be seeing dudes 35, 42s, and 50s catching dope cases. Like, this shit's crazy. And these be the same dudes who been catching dope cases all their life, in and out of jail all their life. And at the end of the day, listen, if it don't work, it don't work. If you're not good at something, you're not good at something. And you have to realize it's time to move on. You know, how many times do you have to get caught selling heroin before you say, you know what, I'm not going to sell heroin? How many times do you have to be caught selling weed, selling pills before you say, I'm not selling weed, I'm not selling pills anymore? You know, how many times do you have to be on probation and these people got to tell you, hey, you are a felon, you cannot own a firearm, you cannot be around a firearm, you cannot be around people who have firearms. How many times do you got to get caught before you say, hey, I'm no good at being a criminal. I'm no good at selling dope. I'm no good at running the streets. I keep getting caught. I might be out a year and then I go to jail for 5 and get out. I might be home 6 months and then I go to jail for 3.5 and then I get out. Listen, because people are not realizing time is the most valuable thing. Not drugs, not pills, not heroin, not weed, not fiat money. Time is the most valuable thing. That's something you can never get back. You know, at the end of the day, you know, I can lose $100,000 today. And guess what? If I have the go get it mentality, I can get that back. Whether it be slow, whether it be fast, I can get that back. But time is something you cannot get back. Time is something you cannot replace. And this is what we have to understand. Y'all selling drugs to get money. I'm living life to get more time on this planet with my family. I'm trying to live right. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to eat right. I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to do all these things so I can buy myself more time to be here with my family, to help get them to the next level. Selling dope is the young man's game. You know, a little dude, 16, 17, you know, he can afford to go do 10, to go do 15. You know, a little dude, 18, you know, 20, you know, they can afford to go do 10. And when I say afford, I'm not saying that, like, you know, that's what, you know, that's what comes with the game, but I'm not saying that, like, I want them to do that. I'm just speaking in reality, man. Listen, after you hit 27, it's over, bro. 27, it's over. No more selling dope, man. That's the young man game. It's over. If you make it to 27, it's time to look. Get out the game. Go get a job. Or create a job. Start a business. Go get a trade. Yeah. It's time to do something legitimate. It's time to do something right. It's time to live righteous. It's time to leave behind all the foolish ways that you lived, all the foolish ways that you thought. It's over. I know you wanted to be the next Scarface, but it didn't happen for you. I know you wanted to be the next Al Capone. It didn't happen for you. I know you wanted to be the next El Chapo, the next Frank Lucas, the next Nicky Barnes. It didn't happen for you. It didn't happen for you. And at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of men and people in general, they have wasted so much time being something that they not. And then when they look up, it's all over. When they look up, they have wasted so much time, the time they will never get back. You know, if a lot of these dudes would have put the same energy in, you know, being a top chef, you know, you could have been a great cook. Everybody loves your food. But instead of you saying, you know what, I'm going to go to school and get my culinary degree and, you know, be a chef and open up a restaurant. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. You chose the dope game. You might be very good at laying concrete, laying brick. Instead of you doing that, you wasted 20, 30 years running around the streets trying to sell dope, trying to be the dope man, trying to be the plug. You might have been good at making clothes, sewing clothes, cleaning shoes, cleaning clothes, ironing clothes. But instead, you wasted time running around wanting to be a dope man, wanting to be a criminal, man. And I'm just making this video, man, because I'm sick and tired of seeing, you know, good men that I know who are good men, and I know they have more potential than just selling drugs. They are more than just a heroin dealer. They are more than just a weed man. Man, these people, I know so many drug dealers who are intelligent, super smart. But instead, they choose to live their life foolish. They choose to sell dope. And at the end of the day, man, this shit said, and they gotta stop, man. Somebody gotta say, man, that shit's played out, bro. It's played out. It's time to do something. It's time to do something else. You've been caught selling dope 15 times. You're not good at selling dope. This is what I'm saying, man. Selling dope is the young man's game. If I ain't never gave you no game, it's time to do something else, man. You too old to be out here catching cases at 30 and 35 and 40 and 45 and 50 years old. You too old for that shit, man. 45, you're in your 40s, about to go do 15 years. Shit do not make no sense. Listen, man, y'all drop y'all comment, man. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about it, man. Do y'all feel the dope game? If it has to be anybody's game, do y'all feel it's the young man's game? Do y'all feel like it's the old man's game? I feel like it ain't nobody's game, but I'm saying if it is somebody's game, it's got to be the young man's game. You know, the older you get, you know, the less time you get, you know. And I want to leave y'all with this. You know, you will laugh older than you are young. You only young a short period of your time. Crazy. The dope game, it's the young man's game. Facts. Kentucky, let's talk.
Exclusive, exclusive, exclusive.
Yeah, that was exclusive.